Hello, welcome back to fucking
and cut.
I'm gonna leave this in the beginning, like as a okay. Let's try that again. Hello all, welcome back to Winter Does Stuff, where we react to some crazy stuff. I'm Winter.
I'm Dad. Insert new catchy clever title to come later here.
And we today are reacting to something new, very clearly, as, you know, I have my dad with me. I'm living him...
Words suck.
I'm living with him for the foreseeable future. I have moved in, as you guys have seen from multiple changing backgrounds in different videos. And today, we are going to begin a series that I have seen, but he hasn't seen. Avatar: The Last Airbender, the original animated series.
I know, I suck. Sorry, viewers.
I still can't believe, like, actually that you haven't watched this show, because, quite legitimately, this is the highest rated animated show of all time.
I feel like I should provide a reason, but I just don't have one. I don't know. Maybe I was too busy being a dad and raising you guys that I didn't do cartoons at that time, but for whatever reason, I just never watched it. Sorry.
So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reacting to this thing. For copyright reasons, I might not include the full episode like I have with some stuff, but, you know, splicing little bits in between, seeing what we have to say about it. But I think we're going to get into this thing.
Slice and dice, baby.
We have episode 1, The Boy in the Iceberg. Let's go, Ray.
Buffering.
Classic Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
Water. Earth. Fire. Air. But that all changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar mastered all 4 elements. Only he could stop the ruthless firebenders. But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
Rude.
100 years have passed, and the Fire Nation is nearing victory in the war. Some people believe that the Avatar was never reborn into the air nomads, and that the cycle is broken. But I haven't lost hope. I still believe that somehow the Avatar will return to save the world.
It's not a premise you'd expect from Nickelodeon.
No, but yay for the idea of world peace.
Like that's ever gonna happen in our reality. Oops! Current topics going into a reaction!
Spoiler alert! That looks cold.
Maybe you should have water-bended us out of the ice.
So it's my fault.
I knew I should have left you home. Leave it to a girl to screw things up.
Hey.
You are the most sexist, immature, nut-brained... I'm embarrassed to be related to you. You're on your own.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That could have been a lot worse.
Freakish guy.
Yeah, I was expecting...
Yep. Congratulations.
I was expecting wetness. Ooh. An illuminated orb. In the shape of a glacier. Hello, I just got back from the Titanic.
He's alive. We have to help.
Glowing eyes.
Get back here. We don't know what that thing is.
I would not go towards this, by the way. If I saw glowing eyes, I would run.
Yeah, I can't say. Oh shoot.
She's got a good arm.
Yeah, she does.
Like,
Given her strength, she's also probably got some unresolved anger issues. Hey, it is the Titanic. Oh,
Finally.
that's a bad guy.
I don't want you to get too excited over nothing.
Solitaire or
Please
Mahjong?
sit.
pie show.
Why don't you enjoy a cup of calming jasmine tea?
I don't need any calming tea. I need to capture the Avatar. Helmsman, head a course for the light.
Yeah, because he's so relaxed already, he doesn't need the tea. Spill the tea.
What? The Lipton.
Shameless plug so that Lipton will finally sponsor.
Please sponsor! And we found out it doesn't have ass.
Stop it!
Being illuminating is so exhausted.
Will you go penguin sledding with me?
Sure. I guess.
We what?
What's going on here?
You tell us. How'd you get in the ice?
Go penguin
And why aren't you
sledding. Don't you
frozen?
go penguin
I'm
sledding?
not sure.
I've seen penguins sled, but I have not sled with penguins or sled on a penguin, so, no!
I am not getting on that fluffy snot monster.
Are you hoping some other kind of monster will come along and give you a ride home? You know, before you freeze to death?
Okay.
He looks so unhappy about
Hold
the
on
situation.
tight. Papa, get
Well, being faced with reality. And it not being what you want. Ooh, 6 legs. I'm going with dream sequence. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Hey, wake up!
Again. No, power in firebending comes from the breath, not the muscles. The breath becomes energy in the body. The energy extends past your limbs and becomes fire. Get it right this time. Very well. But first, I must finish my roast duck.
Now, men,
Nom,
it's
nom,
important
nom.
to show.
No. You're looking at the only waterbender in the whole South Pole.
This isn't right. A waterbender needs to master water. What about the North Pole? There's another water tribe up there, right? Maybe they have waterbenders who could teach you. Oh, what is that?
A fire navy ship. And a very bad memory for my people.
I also love how quickly that tone shifted. It's just.
This ship is haunted by tribes since Gran was a little girl. It was part of the Fire Nation's first attacks.
Nice arsenal.
Oh, huh? What's that you said about booby traps?
Well, you'll come to learn that the soundtrack is god tier.
Hold on tight.
Wake my uncle. Tell him I found the Avatar. As well as his hiding place.
To be continued.
Indeed. So, first episode, first impressions.
It's compelling. It does grab you. I like the subtle humor. That in and of itself leads me to believe that this is not just a cartoon for kids.
Yeah. I mean, already you have the topic of the 100-Year War, apparently a whole race of people, the Airbenders being extinct. And I mean, just the concept of war being in a show from Nickelodeon and Nick Jr. of all
Right.
things, it's very different from everything else that their output is.
And they don't shy away from, even though these are cartoon characters, and I'm not sure how connected they are to humans,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't shy away from the dark side of humanity.
Mm.
If you look at the Funky Eye Dude, and and even the brother,
Yeah.
it's the gamut of emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And something that we'll learn in this series going forward is that a lot of the cast is very, very young. Aang, the boy, is 12. Katara, the girl, is 14. Sokka, the brother, is 15. And Funky Eye Dude, Prince Zuko, is 16.
Prince Zuko.
Yeah.
Danny Zuko.
And we also got Gran and Uncle Iroh, who is a fan favorite character. I think you'll learn to love him.
That's Funky Eye Guy's uncle?
Yeah. His name is Iroh.
He seems like he's going to be comic relief.
Yeah. He's very funny. And a lot of the fandom also looks to him not just for his humor, but for his wisdom, which you'll come to learn.
And I think Gran's the type of person she's going to smack the back of somebody's head. I like Gibbs at some point.
Yeah. Okay. Any other notes?
Sister's intrigued by Aang as much as Aang is intrigued by her.
Fair point. Fair point. What
Brother feels threatened by Aang as he is appears to be the oldest male character still in the camp due to all the other grown men are fighting. And I think I get a sense that he has a touch of feeling threatened, his position being threatened, because Aang is a male that has a power that brother does not have.
Mm.
Again, could be wrong. Just a gut thing I got going on here.
I like that you brought up Sokka and like the darker side of humanity with that, because, I mean, even in the very beginning, like, you should have known. You shouldn't have brought a girl along.
And every time you play around with water, I get wet. Complain, and is that a commonality in his character? Does he kind of blame shift?
I wouldn't say it's exactly that, but he's, not getting into anything. I'm not trying to spoil him. Something that's a common element with Sokka's character, especially in the early seasons, is the typical gender roles. He is very attached to those because that's the way he was raised by his father.
Okay.
And the women with the cleaning and the chores and the cooking and all that, and the men with the hunting and the warfare.
And manly and
And that's a very common thread with his character. Also, the other really cool thing to mention about this show is, like, in the intense moments, the animation, like the lighting and the shading is so on point.
Oh, as Katara was getting angry.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the other thing to notice is that Katara's movements while she was waterbending,
We're moving the water.
and well, duh. And,
But no, even as she was angry and not attempting to.
well, even with the firebenders on the ship, with Zuko and those two guards, and Uncle Iroh with his, something that the creators talked about before putting out the show was that they based the moves that each benders use off of different techniques in martial arts.
I can see that.
And for a lot of it, it was mocapped. This was the first genuine use of mocap in kids animation.
Mocap.
Motion capture.
Ah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta break it down to me like I'm a 5-year-old. I'm new to this stuff, remember?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, anything else to add?
I'm trying, people. I really am. I don't think so.
Alrighty then, that is going to do it for this video. We have reacted to The Boy in the Iceberg, episode 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Not sure how many stars is the limit, but if this is a 5-star rating, I would say it's, I'm intrigued. I'm not 100% sold. More viewing, more episodes might help with that, but would recommend.
We got a would recommend. Alrighty then.
Let's see what happens next.
That's about it from us, guys. Peace. In due time.
Chaos over here.
That's where we're going to cut it off.